As the boy sleeps, he sleeps with no fear of gangs, no fear of police, no fear of sexual predators. He has no pain in his stomach from the lack of food. He feels no chill in his bone on a cold night. He falls asleep tonight because his brain is clouded with a mixture of nitrogen oxide and butane, gasoline and glue. These children are born into a life of poverty, hunger, and violence. For some, life on the street begins at birth, but for most, they find themselves as street children by the age of 7. Their dark nights are spent in fear of stabbing, rape, and killing, while their days are spent searching for something to satisfy their hunger. For them, there is no hope. Research done by the NCBDA shows that of the over 300,000 street kids, 7% are under the age of 5, 10% are between the ages of 6 and 10, and 50% of the children are between the ages of 11 and 15. The same research shows that over 2/3 of the children have lived on the streets for over 5 years. And the longer you've been on the street, the least likely that you will be rescued from the street, leaving them with no education, no skills, no opportunity, leaving them with no hope. David Kariuki was one of these street children. By the age of 8, he found himself on the street of Eldoret. To survive the gangs, he had to join a gang. Crime, violence, and several trips to prison is what consumed 6 years of his childhood. But then a man by the name of Charles Moley brought David off the streets. He taught him how to build his first bed, taught him carpentry, welding, and automotive work. He gave him an education and helped David discover his love for the Lord. David decided to continue his education, earning both his bachelor's and master's degree. He did this knowing that this education would benefit his efforts in reaching the often forgotten 11 and 15-year-olds left to the streets. Here's to you. Here's to you. There are hundreds of children's homes throughout Kenya, and thousands of beds within those homes. However, those beds are full. And when one opens up, it's easy to find a small child to fill it. But what about the teenagers on the streets? The majority of the street children. Where is there a bed for them? Seeds of Hope is a non-profit organization who, partnering with David Kariuki, works directly with those children who are left on the streets. Our goal is to give hope to the children who have been left on the streets the longest. A hand will be held out to those who have been passed by, and Seeds of Hope Children's Home will give them a home, teach them a trade, and give them the tools to be leaders in today's society. Because tonight, he falls asleep with no fear of street gangs, no fear of brutality by the police officers, no fear of sexual predators. He has no pain in his stomach from the lack of food. He feels no chill in his bone in the cold of night. He falls asleep in peace because you and others have given him hope.